Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to actually be a fall car clean with me. Now, just to let you know, I just purchased this car brand new in February of this year, so I haven't even had it for a year. And I'm going to be honest, I have only ran it through the car wash one time, and Ruben has actually washed the outside once, but I've never cleaned the inside of it. And also, I'm not a mom anymore. I mean, I'm always going to be a mom, but I'm not a mom of little kids. So my car doesn't get nearly as dirty as it used to. So it's not really that bad, but it definitely does need to be cleaned out. It's dusty, it's got stuff all in the floors, and I just really want to give it a good wipe down, and I figured I would bring you guys along with me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start with my most favorite car wash. This is the Gold Class car wash. Now, anything that I use in this video, I will tag in the description box with a link to it, just in case you're curious. I've got all of the cleaners that I'm using, as well as a few of my car accessories as well. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, again, it's going to be in the description box. But I always love to watch people wash their cars. It's just so satisfying to me. And I had asked you guys over on the YouTube community page, as well as my Instagram, what kind of video you guys would like to see next. And the car washing video, it definitely won hands down. But I will let you know that I will be doing the other two videos very soon. So all of them are winners, but this one just happened to come out first. So let me know in the comments below if you like to hand wash your own car, or if you like to take it somewhere and have it done for you.
I find it hard to read you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling, saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So I was really trying to time the filming of this video because I knew I had a ton of stuff to do this weekend, so I didn't want to wait for the weekend to do it. So I was actually going to be doing this after I got off work, which I actually did. So it was really like a race with the sun, because now that we're in this season, you know, the sun goes down a lot earlier, and I was like, man, if I do not get this done by the time the sun goes down, I'm going to be so mad, because it's going to be really hard to film and show you guys. But I think I just made it like in the nick of time. So you will see that like the sun is going in and out of the clouds and things like that, but it's okay. We got it done. But when I do wash my car, I will start from top to bottom, just like everything else. So the tires are actually the last thing that I do wash. But I did want to say too, we do have this car wash that's like legit, like right down the road from us, like right at the end of our street, and it has been our favorite for years. They do so well. They've got cars like piled up all day every day all throughout the year, with people waiting to get their cars done. And usually we'll just go, like Ruben will follow me and drop me off, or you know, my car, and then I'll ride with him. We'll go get dinner or something like that, and then we'll just go back and pick it up. But here last year, right behind where the actual car wash is like it's kind of like a hill, I guess you would call it, kind of like rocky hill, and it's super close. I mean, like 10 or 15 feet away from it, and it was actually just like a landslide. And thank God it was in the middle of the night when nobody was in the car wash, because that could have been horribly bad. So we don't have that car wash here anymore, and they did the most amazing job on the insides of our cars, and really the only people that we trusted. So we've been doing our cars ourselves here lately, and Ruben has like a ton of stuff in the basement for car washing, including this absorber This thing is amazing, you guys. So basically what I'll do is I will just run this all over the car and get all of the little water droplets off of it. Now, when I was younger, I could have cared less. I would have just driven it down the road and, had it air dry, but now that I've gotten this new car, this is actually the first brand new car I've ever had. So I really want to take care of it, and I don't want to be going around with these water spots all over it. So I will take this absorber and go all over the car, get everything wiped down nice and clean so it looks shiny and keeps on looking new. But after I do all of this, I will go to windows and then the wheel dressing, and then I'll go to the inside and clean all of that out as well. And you'll see how neat that is. Like, I'm wringing out all of that water, and then you just go back and just keep drying everything off. It's super cool. It's really inexpensive. Like I said, I'll list all of this stuff down below, but this is the Endurance Tire Gel. Now, my tires are still wet, and it really doesn't matter, but you have this little sponge that is just shaped like the outside of your tire, and you just wipe it all down. Now, since my car is still new, my tires still look really, really good, but on my old car, they were horribly bad. And when Ruben would wash my car and do my tires with this, they looked brand new, just like these do. So I always like to go ahead and put that on just to keep them nice and clean. But now I'm going to go ahead and get on into the inside. Now, that little paper, floor mat thing has been in there since I bought the car. I figured I'm just going to keep it in there and, keep my floors as clean as possible for as long as I can. But it just got ripped, and it was nasty. So it needed to be thrown away. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab everything out of here, including all of my change, any loose trash or anything like that. That way I've got a clean slate. I can go ahead and start wiping everything down and getting it all clean. I finally found my umbrella. It was underneath one of the back seats. A huge thing of hand soap that I guess apparently it fell out of a Walmart bag at some point, and I had no idea it was in there. But I really like to use this Armor All Protectant. I will go along these little floorboards or step boards, whatever you call these things, on the outside, as well as my dash, my doors, my seats, anything that is leather and just needs to be protected, cleaned, and conditioned. That's what I'm going to use. Now, I will say that the car wash itself that I showed you in the beginning, that stuff smells so good when you get it in the bucket and start adding the water. Everything smells good outside, and this Armor All smells really good too. It doesn't smell like normal Armor All. It just smells amazing. And I'll use just a clean microfiber cloth with everything in the car. And look how nasty just that little bit on those little boards on the doors were. So getting into the vacuuming, all I have is like my inside vacuum. We don't have a shop vac, which is probably something that's going to go on the Christmas list for the house this year. And I really didn't want to go down the road and use the car washes because I just don't want to go down there. I just wanted to do everything here. So I did as best as I could with my little handheld vacuum, and it really did do good. But I know that if I go down to the car wash and use theirs, that just has more suction and it's going to be a lot better. But I went ahead and grabbed everything in this little vacuum that I possibly could, and it really did work out fine.
Dry your eyes. I'm not even worried, but I can't hear the silence you describe. Don't be ashamed. We can always leave this place and go where no one knows our names. Pack your bags. We never needed their permission to believe in ourselves. So come with me. We could spend the weekend doing everything they said we'd never do. In their universe, we're just causing trouble, but nothing can hurt us in our bubble. For better or worse, in an uphill struggle. No regrets and windows down.
Now moving on into the inside of the car, I wanted to show you like these little air vents and then these weird little nooks and crannies. So I've ordered this off of Amazon, and it's called T-Carve, and it's just a dust cleaning gel. It's basically slime, and that is the only thing that I can really compare it to. That way it can fit into any of these little nooks and crannies, like I said, these little weird spots. So you just basically run it anywhere that you really can't get into, and it just takes all of the dust and dirt and nastiness out of there. I don't know if you can see that because my camera wouldn't focus, but it was so dirty and gross. Like down in that little gear shifter, I don't know what that is. It's just a weird little material, and it just gets in there, even your little buttons, and like I said, your vents. It's so neat. And if you guys have not tried this, definitely try it. I will have that linked again in the description box, but it is basically just like a slime, and it does smell good. And all you do when you get it dirty like that is you just rinse it through some water and it gets clean, and then you can use it all over again.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone. Making plans so fast we go, worried as when no one knows just how we want it. Going left, going right, doesn't matter tonight, just how we want it. We want it. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
So I'm finally finished, and now I'm just going to go ahead and put anything back into the car that I want to keep in the car, and that includes my umbrella and also my little car coasters. These are so cute. I did actually purchase these as soon as I bought the car. I did get them off of Amazon. They had a bunch of different colors and designs, but I thought those just went really well in here. But it looks so amazing, and honestly, like I said before, it wasn't really that dirty, but after I got it all cleaned, I noticed exactly how dirty it was. It was just a huge difference. And my little trash can here, I love having that, and it will not fit like in my little door jambs on the side, so I always hang it on the back of the passenger seat. That way I can reach it from the driver's side. But everything looks so nice and clean, and it smells really good in here. I may have not done as well of a job that the car wash would have done, but I think I did pretty good. You can see how shiny and nice my dash and everything else is, and I just hope that this gave you some motivation to maybe get out, get your car clean. I know it's one of those things that you're like, ugh, I'll do that later. But now that the weather is getting colder, it might be a while before you can get out and get it done again. I know a lot of the car washes are starting to close down here in the next month or so. So while it's nice outside, go ahead and get out there. I know I've got a lot of mama friends that watch these videos, and you've got some French fries and sippy cups or bottles, anything like that. You need to get out there and clean up. You've been putting it off way too long. So I hope this gave you some motivation to get out there and do something. And I really enjoyed doing a different kind of cleaning video for you today. But for now, I love you and appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.